You know that little voice that whispers around what you wish were better about the things that you long for, the dreams that you have, the fantasies that play out in your mind, in your relationship that you just dare to dream of sometimes, and then other times don't even allow yourself to wish for because you feel like they never could happen. Well, they can happen. They can happen, love. And more than that, you deserve for them to be to happen. In fact, there's so much more that is possible through the power of our connection, the power of our relationships, the power of love than we realize, than we allow ourselves to believe. And that's what I want to talk about this month. That's what I want to talk about today. Today, in particular, I want to get into how to create a new and improved kind of relationship. But all month, we're getting into unlocking the possibilities. Now, hang on a moment, because this is driving me nuts. Forgive me, this is going to be a little weird, but my camera is all smudgy. I don't love it. So here we go. Cal's in the room with me. Blowing on it. Yep. All of this is live. Oh, all right. Oh, that's a little better. Oh, hopefully I'm still clear. And I'm not going to cut this out because, what you get is what you get with me. All right. So now at least I'm not distracted because I'm looking at something so clearly smudged from my little fingers grabbing the top of my laptop. Today, I'm going off script for the whole thing because I've been at this incredible conference called Extraordinary Women Ignite here in Denver, Colorado. And I've not had the opportunity to prepare a thoughtful outlined conversation for y'all, but that is okay because talking about the possibilities of relationships is an easy conversation. Talking about how we can renew, rejuvenate, and realign ourselves with infinite possibilities in our partnerships, well, that's just part of who I be. So we're going to get into it, and I'm going to take you where source leads me to take you today. And I hope that you enjoy and benefit from this journey. Let me start by saying that as part of this topic at the time of recording, we are in November of 2025. This is the season of, we're in holiday season. It's here in the United States. It's kind of the season of thanks, right? Of gratitude because of Thanksgiving, or at least that's kind of how I feel about November. It's um, and and we're leading into the season of the changing of the light, right? Where we're moving into darker and darker days, and then come December 21st, finally, we shift. We have our shortest night, or our shortest day, longest night, and finally the light returns. And then we come into the new year. And so in this movement, into kind of darkness, into shedding of the old, and moving toward a renewal, right? As new year kind of rushes in, and the solstice of winter ushers in all of this newness through the death and the retreat in winter months. I think it's a really great time to bring reflection to what it is that we want to release and let go of, and what it is that we desire to create the new possibilities that we want to bring into our lives. And it's not just at New Year's that we should be thinking about what it is that we desire to create, what it is that we want to resolve to change about our lives, about our loves, about ourselves. It is now, I believe, that we start that momentum. It is now, I believe, that we give thanks for what we have created, what life has brought us, and we start looking ahead toward the future and thinking about what it is that we want to put into place, what kind of momentum we want to start bringing in so that when the new year comes, when the light returns and we're moving towards spring and the rebirth, right? Like that time in our seasons between January and spring, or winter and spring is like this gestational time, um, to grow energetically the intentions, the dreams we have for what's next so that we may give birth to them come spring, and then enjoy the fruits of our labor in summer, and reap the harvest of our wealth in fall, and then start this process over again in winter. And our lives move through these cycles. And we as women, I think, are even more attuned to those cycles. And so I want to bring us back into our roots, into our connections with nature, into our cycles, and into our relationships from this rooted and and sacred place, because we don't go there enough. So this is why This is why I am taking November to connect with y'all around possibilities, unlocking what's possible through love within our relationships, and why in December we are going to be spending time, at least in Powerful Love. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do this in our Catalyst conversations, but as part of Powerful Love, we are going to be doing, oh no, I'm not in D&D. Let me change that. We are going to be doing a really lovely five day, Calvin, 6 day, uh, 6 day program called Infinite Possibilities in Relationships. It's Calvin and I together. This is a really powerful program that connects us with our power, with our spirituality, with the with deliberate creation, right? With our power to deliberately create our dreams. And we're taking the angle of our power to deliberately create our dreams in relationships. Now, if you're a member of the Relationship Revolution program or monthly membership, you get a very special discount to the Infinite Possibilities for Relationships program. And if you are not but want to be, now is the time to join. I'll also say that for this week only, if you're watching this live, until Sunday, so you've got today's Friday, so you got today, tomorrow, and the next day, till Sunday, November 9th, 10th, 9th, 9th, Sunday, November 9th. You have until Sunday, November 9th at 11:59 Pacific time to jump into a really great download of an idea that I had called the Fulfillment Firestarter Experiment, to break through a relationship barrier, a stuck point that you've had, create a powerful plan to jumpstart a new fire in your relationship before 2026 and get you on the road to fulfillment in the new year. So I'd be happy to send you details about that. That program is only $1,000, a $5,000 value. I'm basically giving it away for $1,000. We have a love it or leave it guarantee, which means if you don't love your experience in the Firestarter guarantee, the Firestarter experiment, um, we're going to give you your $1,000 back on January 1st. No questions asked. Because this is an experiment. I think it's going to be fire. I really do. So I want you in it. But we've only got 5 spaces. I'm only offering this to 5 people. So first 5 folks to get into the Firestarter, get it. So just DM me or message me or comment on this video with burn, and I will send you the details. It's $1,000. You can't lose. And if you decide to join Fulfilled, my new mastermind that starts in January, the $1,000 applies to Fulfilled. You just get that, right? Just souped right in. So all of this is like blending together, right? We're using these as opportunities to transform your relationship, to get clear on what you desire, to learn how to get what you desire, and to take steps to getting it so that when you hit 2026, your relationship is already in motion, already becoming what it is that you want it to become. It's already leveling up. And then the resolutions, the goals, the dreams that you have, you know that you can hit them because you're already on your way. Like that's how we do resolutions. Let's do that. Let's make that the path. So let's talk about this. By the way, if you don't know me yet, here's my little introduction. I'm Dr. Jenny. I'm Dr. Jenny, co-founder of Powerful Love Relationships. I got a fire burning in my soul right now. I have been about love and relationships for a really long time. I've been saying lately that I've come out of the womb obsessed with relationships. But right now, my heart is on fire where it comes to supporting powerful women in having more powerful and fulfilled relationships, raising the standard of what we're all experiencing in relationships. Because I know that powerful women who are loved and fulfilled powerfully are going to do even more powerful things in the world. And I believe our world needs powerful women doing powerful things. And I truly believe that the men who love powerful women desire for that too, and that it is an invitation into their wholeness and their evolution and their most powerful and loving and fulfilled selves to go on this journey with the women. So I'm going to leave it at that. This is a catalyst conversation. Welcome. If I didn't say that too, this is what happens when I don't have a script. But I love you and thank you for being here with me. And let's talk about how to get to new and improved in your relationship, even though you're still with the same old person. Here's what this takes, loves. First of all, you need to recognize that new and improved is a state of mind. Okay? It is how you feel about your partner. It is the story you're telling about your relationship. The truth is, your relationship is never old. Every day is a new day. Every day is a new version of the two of you. If you want new and improved, decide you're going to have new and improved. Okay? Decide what that looks like. Allow yourself to dream about how you would like things to level up. Get clear on how that would feel. How do you want to feel? Because really, the things that we desire to be different, we desire them different because of how we want to feel, how we think we would feel if they were different. That doesn't mean that you don't also deserve to have those things be different. You deserve to have them different and to feel that way. And a big secret to the faster creation of what we desire is to tap into that feeling even before the actual change has happened. So if you know, for example, that you want to feel more loved or more connected, can you tap into feeling more loved and connected before the behavior change from your partner happens? And when I say can you, the answer is yes. Yes, you can. You can tap into feeling loved and connected by way of your own powerful questions, right? Like asking yourself questions like, what do I love about them? Or when have I felt loved and connected? And remembering those things. You can ask for what you need. You can um, you can connect to your to the love and connection that you feel with spirit, with source, with divine love, with nature. Those or even like just your own body with your love for yourself. Any kind of love or connection. Connect with your children, connect with your pets. The more you can be in a state of love and connection, the more you're going to invite that kind of energy. It may not make sense to you, but I promise there is magic involved in our relationships. There's magic involved in love. It's not always about having conversations. It's not always about having to even ask directly for what we need. It's not always about our partner understanding like how we feel. Sometimes it's about just shifting your vibration, shifting your frequency, shifting who you be and how you show up in the world, just getting happy, getting good within yourself. And then fucking miracles happen. And suddenly your partner is doing the thing you wish that they did. And you didn't have to say anything about them or to them about it. Okay. And maybe this sounds woo. That's okay. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to listen. Maybe you've already turned off the video. But I'm telling you, this is real. New and improved starts by recognizing what it is you desire, deciding that it's possible to have, that you are worth it, that you are deserving to receive it. It's possible to have. You're deserving to receive it. And connecting to the feeling of receiving it. Can you look at your partner today and see them as new and improved? Can you look at your partner today and remember how it felt to fall in love with them the first time? Can you look at them and remember what a fucking miracle it is that they exist in your life at all, that you even found them? Can you connect to that? Can you connect to the magic being here, now, alive? Can you go on a rampage of love where you're just in gratitude and appreciation for everything you've been through and everything that this universe has blessed you with and everything that you and your partner have already gotten through and everything that you share together and all the ways that you love each other, and all of a sudden your heart is so explosive with gratitude, and then you 10x that. Close your eyes and you imagine yourself in that energy state and you expand it 10 times bigger. Yeah. When you start practicing that kind of beingness within you, when you start connecting with that kind of feeling about your relationship, the one you've been in for 3 years, for 10 years, for 30 years, it will feel new and improved. You will see that it is new and improved today over what it was yesterday because you are new and improved. And if there are practical, tangible improvements that you desire for your relationship to also experience, great. This is where it starts. Know what those also are, but still practice this. And we will, in the following Catalyst Conversations this month, talk about how to also unlock those possibilities. How to in easier and more effective ways level up your love. Get more of what you want with less energy. Raise the standard for your relationship, for all of your relationships. Because truly, there is so much more possible in our relationships, especially in our marriages. There's so much more in what we can experience with one another in intimacy, in connection, in co-creation than most couples ever get to know. Because we don't believe it's possible, we don't know it's possible, it's never modeled, it's never talked about, and we just think that good, okay, is normal. My last Catalyst conversation was all about that. I highly recommend you check it out. It was a great conversation. So, I hope this was helpful, interesting at least, if not a little less organized than usual. And I just want to remind you that your relationship, if it isn't everything that you desire for it to be, that's okay. Because I don't think it ever gets that way. Our unconscious, I was just actually just at lunch like 30 minutes ago. There's a really, really, really successful, like her credentials blew me away. I was like, man, someday I want to be like her. Really successful entrepreneur who does lots of, like, she calls it what? Conscious unconscious integration. But she had one of the things that she said was that your unconscious will never be satisfied with when you reach a goal. Like, you'll reach your goal. She was talking about money, financial goals. This is an entrepreneurial conference, right? She was talking about money and financial goals, and she says once you reach your goal, you're gonna be like, "Yay!" But as soon as like, your conscious is gonna be celebrating, but your unconscious is gonna be like, "Yeah, but I want more." Listen, that's okay. That's expansion. That is our spirit, the spirit of the universe, like, wanting to enjoy and savor more and more of this thing called life. And so it is in our relationships. So it is with myself and Calvin. We have an extraordinary relationship. It is wildly better than anything that we had ever experienced before, anything I ever thought was possible. And yet, I still desire more. Not that I'm not happy. I am fucking happy. So is he. You're happy, right, baby? You gotta say it out loud. People on the video can't hear you. He's nodding. You probably didn't still hear him. He did say yes. We're very happy, but we still desire more. There's always something else we wanna level up, always something else we wanna get a little better at, and that is a good thing because if there's another who said it? I think it was a famous musician, said something like, "If you're not growing, you're dying." So we're supposed to always be growing. So it's not an indication that you're just never satisfied. It's just an indication that you are continuously evolving and expanding, and that's good. So let's keep growing. Let's keep loving more and bigger and co-creating better with one another in our love because when we unlock the possibilities of love, like the possibilities keep getting bigger. There's not an end to what's possible, my friends. Yeah, sex can keep getting better and better and better. Communication, better and better and better. Connection, deeper and deeper and deeper. Fun, more and more and more fun. Ease, easier and easier and easier. Let's go. Why not? Why not make it everything you've dreamed of and then go bigger and better? That's what I want for you. That's what I want for all of us. So set your bar a little higher than you have before. Let's go for it. And then keep raising it up and see what we can accomplish. See who you can become. See what love can do and how it and your partnership can transform your fucking life. Let's light this up. That's what I'm about. Mwah. I love you. Thank you for being here. And I will look forward to seeing you on the next Catalyst conversation. Oh, by the way, don't forget, if you're not part of the Relationship Revolution membership yet, that is our monthly membership for those who are ready to take this kind of learning, these ideas, and put them into applied action because transformation doesn't happen just because we learn about it and we're inspired by it. I love that you're here listening to this, but if you are not putting it into practice, it is probably not making much of a difference in your world. So, in the Relationship Revolution membership, we learn how to take these ideas and apply them. It's an opportunity to get support and feedback as you apply them. If you've got questions, I'm here to answer them. We meet once a month to come together and answer questions and get spotlight coaching. Plus, you can post questions in the group and get the integration exercises, behind the scenes looks at how Cal and I are applying what we're teaching. It's a really great space. My mind is always thinking about other ways that I can enrich this group. So it's $147 a month. You can cancel anytime if it is not meeting your needs. Jump in, give it a try. It's well worth the investment if growing your relationship on an ever evolving process, ever evolving journey is what you're after. And if you've been stuck and you know you want to break through something, and especially if you are a woman leader or entrepreneur or change maker, and you've been thinking about Fulfilled and you want a taste of the magic before you jump into the Fulfilled Mastermind, which starts in January, don't miss out on this opportunity to get into the Fulfillment Firestarter experiment. It's a $5,000 value for only $1,000. And remember, if you don't love it, I'm going to just give you your money back. But I think you're going to freaking love it. Okay. We're going to have a 90-minute intensive to break through your problem. I'm going to give you a personalized burn plan. Burn stands for, let me see if I can remember this, breakthrough, unleash, reclaim. I think it's reclaim. And what's the N? I don't know. But it's really I have it. I just came up with it like earlier this week. But it's really cool and I'm really excited about it. So just come at burn, and I'm gonna tell you the details, okay? But you can also get 2 calls with me, and then an action plan for the new year, um, and I'm gonna set you up to, like, transform your stuck place and get you going, and again, if you want to jump into Fulfilled at that point because 'cause you're like, "Oh, yeah, let's keep this momentum going," the $1,000 just gets put right into the Fulfilled program, which is a $7,000 investment for 6 months. If you wanna jump right into Fulfilled, you get some extra early enrollment bonuses and Firestarter for free. So Firestarter comes in, plus extra bonuses, so many good things. Just reach out. I wanna support you in lighting your new year, love life, and business, and soul on fucking fire. Okay, now I'll sign off. Join me next week, 12:30 Pacific, right here for another Catalyst conversation. Thanks for joining me today. I got to get back to this conference. I'm a minute late, and I will see you soon. Where's my end?